so many stories to tell to this recording, and I'm too tired because I don't know if they recorded, and I'm too tired to tell it again.
This is day 10, part 3.
So hopefully I'll remember so I can narrate the tale with a fresh voice and a fresh head and a fresh whole pot of coffee in me hobbit hole, because I've been by Bilbo and Frodo Baggins on this epic adventure through Mordor, through the Elves Forest, past the goblins, and into the enchanted kingdom of Cannonball 2018 to, oh, where's she gonna be? Sorry, oh, that's why they're just, no. I don't know, your light's on. It's supposed to be on? I don't know if it's supposed to be on. Steve has Svhess isn't on. She's giving me a heads up that we're gonna have a turn or something. Probably for a photo or a direction. I got you, I'm paying attention. Oh, you just turned it off. Was somebody's on? Mine wasn't. For once. We got a bigger unit today. We got a bigger unit. There's a good shot of Bagel and everybody. I believe we're lost or we missed a turn. What's happening?
I forgot to tighten the bolts on my belt cover yesterday.
Oh.
They're falling off. Can you make it back to the scooter shop? Oh yeah, but I think I've got both with me.
Do you need help? No, he's got it. Alright, let's take a moment. Let's take a moment.
Taking a moment.
Yeah, got my breakfast in finally. Got my caffeine pill waking me up.
I'm gonna go find a bathroom.
I think she's going for grass. Bagel's got to tighten some bolts here. So Bagel, I'm curious, did you feel it or did you remember?
I heard it.
Oh.
And I was like, why is that making a rattling noise? And then I was thinking back and I remembered I finger tightened them and then it didn't go back and torque them down.
Oh.
Did you lose any?
Yeah, I lost a few, but I think I've got some spares.
That one's missing. Steve has the best. You look like a total stud laying here like this. I'm gonna get back to get the full shot. You look like a total stud. Steve has the best. It could be a calendar. We could make a scooter. We could make a Scooter Cannonball calendar of studs. Starting with this right here. Yep, and then also this is pretty studly here because he's tightening his studs.
Yeah.
Oh my God, what do you have, like NOS jet fuel pack switches on here?
What?
What are these? Boop boop.
Oh, that's my fog light, my heated grips, and emergency flashers.
Oh my God, amazing. Oh my God, look at the Stinger. You've got the Vespa Stinger right on your scoot.
Is that a...
Where, see those? Wait, those are, where's the Vespa? You don't got a Stinger. Look at that. Can you see that? Bagel has a Vespa Stinger on his scoot.
Motorsport.
That's amazing.
The bearing on the input shot.
Oh yeah.
So good morning, Swiss Miss. Thoughts for day 10.
Good morning, GoPro. Thoughts for today. It's the last day of Cannonball. I'm feeling awesome. So our conversation on the scooter ride this morning, we were crying, laughing because we were saying that we're like the cops of Mayberry. Like, and we named everyone's part.
Uh-oh.
So Dad is Andy.
Can I already tell him my Barney Fife?
You're Barney Fife? You get one bullet.
I only get one bullet? That's what I'm running on.
Yeah, because with our routes and stuff, we kept getting mixed up and turned around. And then when Bagel joined us, we were like, does he know that he's riding with the cops of Mayberry? Like, we were crying, laughing, and I had tears going, and we were doing those curves, so.
Oh, those curves were nice.
We have, how many, like 8 people we had riding with us?
We had us 5, right?
Plus
add Bagel, add Kevin.
Plus Kevin.
Oh, Ben was riding with us?
Yeah, for a minute.
And then he dusted us.
He went a different way.
I was gonna say, I didn't even see him pass me. That's not how he goes. Ben with the wind.
That was cool. That was kind of a cool morning, so I feel happy. Are you already done?
Oh yeah, are you done? Are you ready and done? Yep. Time to helmet up then. I was telling your daughter about my idea about the studs of Cannonball calendar, and you have your stud pose.
Yes.
And I just realized that Eric could probably be like this, whoop, with his bottom.
He'd be the skin of the calendar. Maybe he's December.
Yeah, you wouldn't want
The end of the line.
You wouldn't want
Like the literal end of the line.
Okay, so we just stopped. Shannon stopped to use the real bathroom because she's a smart woman. I was like, well, let me just top up my gas, you know, because I was at half. Might as well top up. I had to take my liner off because it's hot. Got the wobble going. All of a sudden, my button wasn't making the sound anymore to pop my seat where my gas can at, my gas tank. And I was like, what is going on? And I went to Steve, and then I was like, I go, oh, there's a lever in this glove box. Of course, my pack is shoved up in there. And I'm like, can you feel it on that side? I was trying to feel where it was because I forgot if it was on the left or the right or the middle stem here. And then he's like, oh, Bagel. No, I'm like, oh, Bagel, because Bagel's about to get on his bike. Oh, Bagel, get over here. And then he comes over, and he's like, can you hear the button making a noise? And I go, I don't know, because I have my earplugs in. Can you hear it? And he listens. He's like, nope, it's not. And it was, you know, jammed shut. And he goes, okay, pull the lever. He pulled the lever, opened right up. I asked him, I go, do I have too much stuff in here? Is it jamming? And he goes, no, so your button's not working. And he goes, maybe you blew a fuse. I go, oh, maybe that's why my tail light's out. And he goes, oh yeah, turn the bike on for a second. Let's look at your tail light. He's like, yeah, it's a dim bulb. And that's how Gopam feels on day 10. A dim bulb. A bulb that is dim. And then he goes, try your button for your pet carrier again. And it went zoop, zoop, and opened. I go, since that's working now, does that mean my battery is having a problem? And he goes, no. He goes, you might have a loose wire. And I go, well, that makes sense because I've been banging the bike around quite a bit. I told him it's Scooter Cannonball 2018, day 10, gremlins. Yeah, something's going on with my bike. And maybe that happened yesterday, because that's when my tail light went out. But the seat button thing, that's new. It's nice to be riding with everybody today.
Bye, Kevin.
So Kevin left us because he lived nearby. Nice meeting you, Kevin. You saw me at my most spastactic best in the morning on day 10, or worst. Spastacular worst, maybe? I'm awake now. See, you guys, when I'm trying to do stuff in the morning on Cannonball, I'm really not awake yet. And so I'm hurrying, and I'm flustered because I don't know what I'm doing because I'm so exhausted I'm still sleeping. Oh, God. I know I'm Barney. I know. You only get one bullet. We're having so much fun. We need to make a Scooter Cannonball stud calendar, starting with Steve Hess in his stud pose when he was lounging out, laid out underneath Bagel's bike. And then we need to have Eric be the end of the line, December bottom, Cannonball bottom picture. Like a whoop, like a oops, like the old pinups where the girls' drawers are falling off. They're like, oh, my drawers are off my bottom. We need to do that, but with Eric. I wonder if we can get all the guys to do it. Scott Taggart would do it. We could have him dressed like a Viking. This is so fun. We're catching some speed today. Day 10, Galax, Virginia. Oh, we're flying. Oh, I guess not really. We're going 65. I might have messed up my scores. I'm telling you, I did it at 2 a.m. last night. At 2:05, I was like, this is ridiculous. I have to get up at 6. So I stopped. And then at 5:45 a.m., I continued with my scores. And I was trying to upload photos of bonus pictures. And forensic school, we'll just have to take a look at those photos, at the bonus pictures. I hope I uploaded the correct ones. I have no idea anymore. Some of them I know are right. I'm not even going to pester anybody with trying to look at, it's day 10. Everybody wants to party at the end. I'm not, screw my GoPro and Cena footage if the checkpoints are on there. Who cares? There's no time for that. And let that be a courteous tip from Go Pam Cannonball 2018. Rookie tip is get the timestamp app. First of all, it'll help you figure out your photos, and you can see the time right there on them, so you can tally it, right, for your book. You need to tally your times in your book, and then bring your photos proof. And then when they're like, oh, let me look at that photo. Let's say you have one and it's wrong, and it was like 9:16. Well, guess what? 9:20 might be the correct one. It was just the next one. And so it helps you find everything quicker. It's quicker for the organizers. You know what I'm saying? Like, you got to make things easy on them. They're writing this event, and they're taking the time to tally your stuff and verify for the sake of the Cannonball and the proper ranking. So do your due diligence and get your scores proper. And that's what I've been trying to do my best. I'm a rookie. I'm exhausted. I've been getting in late, and I've been doing my best. I probably shouldn't have sacrificed my sleep last night to try and do my scores. I'm hoping most of the information is correct because I certainly missed out on precious sleep doing it. And I know the modern Vespa thread has been pretty barren, but that's because this is, like, according to some of the alumni, one of the hardest cannonballs ever, 2018. And nobody's had time to, like, chit-chat and tell their stories. The only times I have has been from manic craziness, not being able to sleep, or first thing in the morning, let me say something, or first thing in the middle of the night, let me say something. There was days where there was, like, nothing. They're probably like, what the F is happening? I know I had some more tips for y'all. I would definitely say bring more cables. If you have particular weirdo cables, like my old ass Garmin that need certain kinds. Buy them and test them out on the bike ahead of time. Oh, let me imitate Brian. I'm woken up now. Brian, this is all in love. Brian here. Yes. I'm from Iowa. Go Pam. I was worried about you yesterday. I go, you were, Brian. That's so sweet. Day 9. You were? I go, why's that? Well, because the support trucks were here and you weren't. I was like, oh, I go, that's valid. That's a valid worry. But thank you. I'm fine. You know, why come with these fine folk? Music, first Friday music, hell. I was supposed to say hells yeah by a church. Hells yeah. Church. Wait, did that just say Pennsylvania? Pittsylvania? Pittsylvania? Is this in Virginia? It has to be. We're in Virginia. Pittsylvania. Is that the wacky cousin to Pennsylvania, Scooterista? Pittsylvania to Pennsylvania? That's the Po. That's the fuzz. That was the fuzz. Pittsylvania. I've never heard of such a place. Remember when I said that all these states recycle names? Like, I'm all Oakland, Des Moines, New Mexico. Hello. Pennsylvania? I have not heard of you. Pennsylvania, Virginia. I think you might be an original. Hello, I'm from Pennsylvania. Oh, Pennsylvania? No. Pennsylvania. Virginia. Feels good to move fast. Feels good on day 10. Everybody's all, oh, it's a short day. So day 10, I love you people so much. I've loved this adventure so much, even though it's nearly killed me. But it is killing my early Lyme disease, I believe, with my antibiotics. And I want to do it again. I think. I mean, I love you guys, and I mean, I can't, the feelings on this, like Svhess and I were talking last night, the range of emotions that you go through on this, it's unbelievable. Brian and I were talking about it too, like if you've lost a parent or somebody you love, it's gonna make me tear up. Don't tear up, you need those tears. Woo! I don't want to cry right now, I'm too tired to be crying. Choked me up just starting to say it. If you lost a parent or a loved one, an endurance event like this will just hit you with that grief. It'll hit you at one moment, and then like the one moment you're gonna be smiling, totally happy, and then you'll hit the grief because you missed that loved one. Don't choke Pam up, sucking it up. You miss that loved one and it hits you, and then you go back to happy again because you feel like their spirits with you. I don't necessarily feel my dad's presence, but just in case he's with me, or if he can only be with me at certain times, I think he chooses to be when I'm riding through the country. I only go to the country when I'm on 2 wheels because I'm a LA city commuter, and he doesn't care about that. But if he's like, oh, my girl, maybe he's somewhere, his spirit. Oh, my girl's going to the country. Let me go see what she sees. Let me go just fly alongside her bike and hang out with her. Maybe sit in Cupcake. Hold on, Dad. We're going to look for elk and big deer. And that's the thing. What they don't know, Steve has the best and Svhess. Like, they're praying for safety, so they're probably praying for no animals. But earlier in the day, at the elk crossing and deer crossing, I was hoping to see a big buck or a deer or elk for my dad. And I guess I got my wish dark at nighttime. And sorry, I guess it was a deep wish, and I think my dad really wanted to see some deer. So all these deer came out for my dad. And luckily, with your prayer and my dad guiding us, we didn't get plowed. But sorry, my dad probably just wanted to see all those deer because I kind of asked nature and the universe for him. So there you go. Barney Fife brought on the deer, maybe, or just maybe it's the odds of riding in the country in the darkness, which Matt Forensics, cool. I missed his whole story last night because he was on his MT3 when he was trying to park. His parking brake was no longer working when you're upright on the MT3. It was on the slant, and so he was going to have to move and park it somewhere else, flat. I think that's when I had already ordered my bacon egg burger across the street with my salad with honey mustard, and I had to then get my helmet and stuff and grab Steve Hess for, because Amy said I want my dad for dinner, and he said he won't eat, and I said I'll get him. And my Ricky tip is if somebody needs you to do something like that on Cannonball, you do it. You need to go get somebody's dad and make them eat. and that's something Go Pam can do. So just find what you have to offer to the group. If you can't give them any navigation, find other things to offer the group, and you'll be valuable. So forensic school started telling me a story while he was testing his non-working e-brake on the MP3, the parking brake, and it just rolls. And it was such a decline, he's like, it would just like roll and hit the support truck in the middle of the night if he stayed where he was at. So I was like, yeah, put it over there against the brick wall. It looked flat over there. I think that's where he went. He was telling me, I think he was saying either 2010 or 2012, and I think it was 12. He was saying something about he ended up riding late, and I think that's how he learned too that, oh, we got a thing here. He learned too that they jump out, and I think I need the rest of the story. I think he hit one, or I don't know if he crashed. I didn't get the story. I had to check in the hotel, get my room, and I had to run across the street and eat before because the restaurant was already being kept open. Is this a checkpoint? Oh, yeah. Oh, the wind. Hold on. I gotta get to flat ground. Come on, Eric. Who's this? Go Pam, go. At a checkpoint gas station with stars and guitars. Send. Oh, and good. Let's say all good. Yeah, that was the checkpoint, those stars and guitars. Sweet. Yeehaw! Look at these. Look at this motley crew. Svhess the best. Swiss Miss Monkey Butt Eric. Alumni. Ben! Huh? Yeah! There's Ben. Oh, your shortcut was a long shot. I know. I was like, I didn't even see Ben pass us. And they're like, he took a different way. There's, oh my God. He was trying to do his directions last night, and they're full on. I'm talking to the camera. I'm showing him your hieroglyphics and that you're double taped. Ben last night was like, double tape. Oh my God. There's so many turns. Look at that. He's double taped, and it's full on hieroglyphics, and his one shortcut didn't work for him, so we beat him. And look, Ben gets off his bike to take photos. Who knew? Oh, because he's got a whole camera. He's got to put it away. He's not a flyby guy. I'm surprised, Ben. I thought you would be a flyby guy. Maybe you put that on your wrist sometimes. It's very valuable. It's day 10. Everybody's tired. Maybe he's protecting it. Maybe he's the... Look, he just rolls his bike off without sitting on it. I don't know what's happening. I'm ready. There he goes. Bye, Ben.
Intercom failed. Try again later.
Drinking game. How long will it take us to figure out the GPS? Who knows? Let's have some water.
Oh, and hey, if you're enjoying these videos, please click like and subscribe. It'll encourage Go Pam.